For a little bit of a late start here. We are going to be getting into game one here shortly. I'm actually just kind of getting myself acclimated to everything. You're gonna have to bear with me a little bit. I had about 5 minutes to put it together, so things are going to be perhaps a tiny bit rough. And if you guys have problems, please feel free to speak up in the stream chat. I am watching it. Normally we would have a kind of a overview of what happened as far as the pick ban phase and stuff like that. We'll definitely have that for games 2 and 3 for tonight. But for now, we're looking to just get going into the game, and we're going to have about a 3-minute pause. So we'll have a little bit of time to go over the different teams. So on blue side, we have Vazren, Dr. Mundo, Moon on Amumu, Forwick on Yone, Diablos on Jinx, and Soviet on Lulu. So other than Forwick, we've got like team newbies over here, the new guys. And on the red side, we have Exidous, the monster in top lane, and he got his Aatrox. We got Orianna for Kyoto. In mid lane, we got Senna for Keeshmac, and we got Nunu for the jungle for Mangolorian, okay. And then we have Setnu with Kaisa. So a lot of new faces here today. I am going to be streaming by myself, so I'm going to do my best to try to get things, in a good spot. Just going to announce real quick that we're streaming. We got, let's see here. Oop. Copy bashes. Let's see. So we got that out. So yeah, in about a minute 40, we'll have a game going on here. It's going to be a little bit difficult for me because normally when we're casting, we have 2 people casting, so we got a little bit of a back and forth going on. And we've also got multiple people that are watching the game in front of it, and if something's happening, they can get told and the like. So I'm going to do my best here for you guys, but at least we will have the VODs available for you to review, even though it's only from one person's perspective. Not that that changes. So, again, we will make do. You all shall suffer under the pyro. Got all my buttons. Actually, what we will do, and things are going to be instantly snapping between scenes because I didn't have time to set up a scene transition. Womp womp. So hopefully that doesn't make anybody too dizzy. But got about a minute left. We can see that Nasus, Vladimir, and Heimding were banned. I'm assuming a lot of those were for Exidous, Cassiopeia, and Yasuo was almost certainly towards Kyoto. Then we have on this side, we got Mordekaiser and Vex and Caston. Vex and Caston are probably towards. Actually, I don't really know because a lot of people are new on this side, so it's a little difficult for me to determine who was banned towards what. So we will definitely have to see as we move on what might have been the impetus for such bans. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, to game 1, day 3 of our scouting scrims. Ooh, for skins, I'm going to say the Blood Moon Aatrox Prestige Edition, True Damage Senna Prestige Edition. We're looking at them as kind of the creme de la crop of the things being presented as far as skins are concerned. Need to mute my phone. That. Forgive me, guys. I'm still trying to get some things set up here. Well, that was... got a little bit of a failure to communicate on the League of Legends client, and it kicked me out. Well, this is promising. Alright, give me a minute. We gotta... Oh my god, this is fantastic. Alright, let's try this. Hey, Dr. Ubert.
Oh, hey. I heard that one support was not enough for a cast and you needed a second.
I do. I'm trying to spectate the game right now. I think you're spectating the game on your own?
Yeah. Well, I tried to and it was weird, so I am going to try to again.
I'm doing the same thing. It's not cooperating.
So it's not just you. Yeah, I jumped in to spectate and it was
here we go.
just, a sea of black nothingness. It was like a black hole.
Okay, the game has been paused immediately. Kyoto is AFK, so
maybe that's why.
We're immediately into a pause situation.
Okay.
Oh, he's back. He's back. You must hurry once more.
I am in. This gives me time to catch up on what's going on. We got Mundo, Amumu.
Why is my game paused? Oh, right, because it's the infamous
Jinx, Lulu.
The infamous unpause, you're done trick.
Indeed. Indeed. Ooh, I'm excited. I think Jinx is very strong right now, and I really like her paired with Lulu. I think that's going to be a scary lane.
I'm honestly, there's so many unknowns in this game. Diablos, we've only seen a few times. Soviet, Moon, I think this might be the first time they're in the jungle. We got Vazren in top lane, it's kind of new, and Vazren versus Exidous. Now that's a...
I'm excited for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen Vazren show up, but this will definitely be this will help like limit testing because I know what Exidous brings to the table,
yeah,
especially on the Aatrox, you know.
Yeah, so... they talk about a test, you know. That is not the test that you want when you're getting into this game.
Let me reorganize my players here.
I did the same thing.
I was like, Orianna's probably not jungling, so
probably not.
We're gonna change that around.
I'm pretty proud. I set up the stream stuff in about 5 minutes flat. To the point where the stream transitions are unfortunately going to be rather jarring. Not going to be the pretty, sliding effects. But let's focus on the game.
Yeah. We see both junglers starting bot side.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I at least bot lane matchup wise, I give the edge to Jinx Lulu. I think it's just a really strong duo right now. I don't really know a whole lot about actually a lot of these players right now, but I just like these champions together.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see how it goes. Keeshmac is generally a pretty aggressive player, which might be the understatement of the year. But Soviet's taking and he went grasp Senna too, which means he is going to be doing a ton of damage as long as he keeps auto attacking.
Yeah. Hail of Blades. We got lethal tempo. Lethal tempo, yeah. On Jinx.
Moly, that was That was almost the dead Jinx right there.
Yeah, I mean, Jinx is strong right now, but still needs a little bit of time to ramp up, as Jinx is wont to do.
Yeah.
She does have, is that the Arcane skin?
Yes, it is.
So, it's got that going for her.
This would be... I am very curious to see how this works. Kyoto is very, very aware of how Yone functions, so that isn't. There's not going to be any surprises that Forwit can bring on that score.
Yeah, and also his little inside knowledge. Don't sleep on his Orianna. He didn't break it out a whole lot last tournament, but it was definitely something he was practicing. So I know he knows his way around Orianna, even if we haven't seen it alive per se.
Yeah, interestingly, in the top lane right now, Mundo is very much hard out CSing Vandal, but in the mid lane, looks like we got a lot of action. Looks like my first blood going over to Kyoto on Orianna. Good counter gank from the Nunu. Excellent job.
I forgot to speed up after the pause, so that was a spoiler from you. So
I am not apologizing.
I'm caught up now, though. We're good.
Ooh, and a gank in the top. Oh, can he get it around? Tokyo drifted Nunu. Oh my god! Mango, go, Mango! Oh my god, Mango, you're a monster. 2 successful ganks in a row. Ooh, this is rough.
Nunu ganks are some of my very least favorite ganks to get. Step my way.
Yeah, as a support, that is probably my least favorite thing in the world. But in the meanwhile, we got a lot of damage going in the bot side, but we've also got a gank coming over from Moon in the dot lane. Looks like we got Orianna coming from a teleport. Not sure what that was about. Maybe it was just to scare him off.
It's possible, yeah. Another, I'll continue my campaign for everyone should run Glacial Augment. If you saw Moon with the Glacial Augment Amumu. So, see how that plays out. That's one I haven't seen before, so I'm interested to see how that works out.
Let's go Mango from Talia in the chat.
We got a Mango fan.
Mango fan. Fan of Mango, but not hair.
Damn.
Dun dun dun. She's not happy. She's not happy with me.
I need to be more. I gotta pull up the chat too, so I can see. Do this. There we go.
She says she loves the hair.
It is quite short now. It is quite short.
You know, if I had a soundboard, I'd be playing like violin music right now.
Oh. That's okay. My only regret is that I cut it in the winter when it's cold. That was a mistake.
Oof, that does sound pretty. That sounds pretty gnarly and something I can appreciate.
Yeah, shoulda cut it in the summer, but
things kind of slowing down just a little bit. But Exidous is catching up and harass, if not CS just yet. Got level 6 first.
Kyoto's up in CS and a kill, so he's building that's probably, I mean, yeah, I would say mid is where they're building the lead the biggest right now for red.
Wow, Kyoto kept really calm there. He didn't freak out. He was attacked and definitely knew his way around that matchup. Knew he was pretty safe. Got out.
Don't worry.
Oh no! Soviet on Lulu is getting harassed by Keeshmac. Little bit of a miscommunication on the side of red, I think. They kind of diverged when they needed to converge right there. But,
which is it's easy to get cross wires in the scouting grounds because a lot of times you're thrown together, especially early on, with people you haven't really played a whole lot with yet.
Yes, it is certainly one of those situations where you need to learn your matchups, you know, your aggression levels, what you're running to do, communicate effectively. You know, It's not like when I'm going in hardcore on Morgana or something, I'm telling my guy, go in, go in, go in. It's more along the lines of, look, I went in, I expect you to follow. They'll figure it out as the game goes on. You can build a surprising amount of synergy after one game.
You definitely can. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely can. Lulu's taking a fair amount. Ooh.
Lulu's been getting harassed a lot in this game.
Yeah.
It's definitely. Ooh, got the dragon though. That's gonna hurt Nunu a lot.
Yeah, Draco's over, and to get a kill on Jinx early is big. You gotta start to snowball and get gold on her, so she can kind of really hit her power spike. So that kill would be good.
I have not seen Divine Sunderer Senna in a long time. That's I kind of thought Tank Senna had kind of fallen out of style. So, and it's not Tank Senna. Well, this is Bruiser Senna, I guess. It's not even Tank Senna. It's not like we're seeing Frozen Gauntlet. Sorry, not Gauntlet.
What
Frostfire.
She didn't run ever. Yeah, Frostfire. Yes.
Yeah, she did run Frostfire. That was a very annoying meta.
It was.
Why are you doing so much damage, and I can't move, and I can't kill you?
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh, Nunu coming in. Soviet does have flash, though. Oh, and we also got a gank in the mid lane. Ooh, a beautiful ult from Kyoto there. Does he survive? Oh my god, he survives as well. That was incredible from Kyoto. He got ganked 2v1. Got ulted by the Amumu and the Yone, it looked like. Nope, not you, Mumu. Mumu doesn't have ult yet. Never mind. Just the Yone. And he survived it. And killing the Amumu was the go button for red side to get the dragon as well.
Yeah, they're slowly building up that gold lead.
I'm not sure I'd call it slowly. A 2k gold lead at 10 minutes is
Exidous only 10 minutes, yeah, so.
It's pretty significant. Certainly not impossible by any stretch of the imagination. The one thing that Blue side does have is they have a better front-to-back fight than red side does. They got the Mundo and the Amumu. Whereas the Nunu is going tank, so he's going to be pretty beefy, but they have a lot of squishies on red side.
They do.
But on the flip side, do they have enough damage to kill Exidous?
Jinx in theory could, giving enough items and time to scale up. We'll see if they can get there though.
Meanwhile, Exidous is quickly caught back up in CS.
Yeah, you want that early heal cut into the Mundo lane, so that'll make the lane feel a little bit better, I imagine.
I do believe you're correct. Something I have noticed is that Soviet is very much respecting the Senna damage. You know, as a Lulu, you're not going to go mono with a Senna. That's just not how it works.
No, there are some where you can, you can get up there and really mix it up.
Bot side looks like we got nothing. Never mind. It looked like they were setting up for something. Ignore me.
They thought better. But yeah, there are some matchups you can kind of really play up in their faces, Lulu, but into Senna is not one of them.
Keeshmac, I mean, Kyoto is calling out that Keeshmac is missing. He's going in for the teleport. We got 4 bot. Don't know that teleporting down into that was the play. That's a lot of catch up that they just made. I think they made about 1,000 gold right there.
Yeah.
That was meanwhile, top lane we got the Nunu. I think that's pretty much a guaranteed kill. Yep. All right, getting that Aatrox online. That is not something that.
Yeah, even the CC immunity could not save the Dr. Mundo there.
Yeah, pro tip to everybody in the tournament: you do not want to let Exidous get going on any champion, but certainly not Alawi and certainly not Aatrox. That is gonna.
That's solid advice.
Yeah. But you know. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm curious. I'm curious what what like some of these I always wonder, like I get very interested in when you start to see like a gold difference kind of swing like this. I'm still feeling out with the bounties, like what impact the bounties actually have. I
Well,
don't know that they'll come into play here because I don't think it's that dramatic yet, but I've seen some games that get like crazy swings because of the bounties.
I have too, and especially when you're talking about teams that have exceptional late game team comps,
Yeah.
like a Senna,
Yeah.
Senna Vagar or something like that, where the early game was going to go bad, and then the bounty system turned on, and all of a sudden, not only are they catching up, but they're also scaled into their oh my god, we're all dead phase of the game.
Yeah.
Oh my god, repeat gank in the top lane for poor Vazren. I do think that Red's strategy here is pretty evident. They're definitely... Oh my! Forwick slays Kyoto in the mid lane after a really good gank from Moon, and he's going after Keeshmac now, trying to get that down. Is he going to dive? No, he's not going to dive. He decided better of it.
Yeah, you see a lead definitely building in the top for Red, but then you also see the Jinx with 3 kills in the bot. So
yes,
both teams have something to play around right now. We'll just have to see if they can make it work.
Yeah, and Jinx has a lot of inherent built-in defenses in this team.
True.
You've got the Lulu ultimate's going to keep her alive for a bit. The Yone, ultimate if he's feeling supportive and uses it defensively to stop a dive. You've got the Amumu ultimate, you got the Amumu slow. There's a lot of really potent defenses that can be thrown to stop the thing. It looks like Blue's gonna get first turret. That's a lot of gold. They're catching up right now. If I had to give momentum, a credent note, I would say that Blue right now is on the rise. I am very interested to see how it goes moving forward.
Yeah, we'll have to see because again, a lot of Red's strength right now is starting to build in that Aatrox, so he'll be interested to see once they can get him out of laning phase, what they can do. But having I mean, you're no stranger to the bot lane yourself, but having a bot lane that's ahead definitely helps you control the dragon pit.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's a lot of benefits to having a bot lane that's ahead, but Exidous won't be up there forever, so we'll see what happens when they kind of transition him out of lane.
But surprisingly, Vazren is really controlling the tempo in the top lane, even though he's behind. In CS and kills, he's the one that's bullying Exidous out of lane, and that is no small feat. Okay, Aatrox just got his item, so it look okay. Aatrox had a lot of money on him.
Yeah, he hadn't back for like a minute there.
He just bought Merc Treads and Gore Drinker. That's a lot.
Yeah. And he was probably sitting on a big buy, trying to make up for the fact that he rushed that the heal cut. So, he had to pay the penalty early to get the heal cut early, but he probably farmed.
Vazren literally dropped the tower immediately. Like, there was no hesitation there. It was just, let's end it. And they're also about to get more damage on the mid lane turret.
Mundo's definitely on my list of favorite tower destroying animations, as he just bashes his head into it.
Any champion that's willing to headbutt, to get their point across is definitely on my top list. I'm not sure this is a fight that Vazren really wants to take. But the upside is if he's taking that fight, Exodus isn't going anywhere. But they both have teleport on a similar thing. But Diablo is getting huge. They need to kill him. This is not good.
Yeah, you actually saw. Ooh, this is gonna be
a quadra. Oh, maybe not. Looks like Kyoto might get away.
Jinx is still untouched. Yeah, I think Kyoto can get out of there, but
this is gonna be a. This is gonna be pretty rough.
you start thinking like, what tools does Rez have to blow up the Jinx? Because that's kind of the answer, right? If they have a way to get on her and blow her up, the rest of the fight should be, you know, relatively easy. But
I would say that their only tool to really do that would be Orianna, and that would
yeah.
involve Jinx really misstepping, or
Yeah.
Kyoto being hyper aggressive. And look at that, Moon right back in. They can turn right now on that Mundo. Yep.
Yeah, he's not the tankiest, so.
No. Not only that, but uh-oh. Looks like we got some rotations going on in the bot lane. They're going to do some damage onto the tower. Oh, my. That was a beautiful, Yone pop right there. Wow. Yeah, Mundo just got... Oh, no. I do not think that was good. I think that Jinx is about to... Aatrox is focusing on the wrong target. Oh! Oh! That was huge. I need to take that back. Jinx died anyway. Wow, that was a... How did that happen? They killed Mundo so fast.
They kind of forgot about Aatrox. Like, if you look how the fight went, a lot of their focus like shifted forward, and Aatrox was just kind of left in the backline. And you can't really do that against an Aatrox, no matter how close he is to going down, because he's just gonna lifesteal back up and rip your team apart.
I'm actually surprised that Jinx didn't just shred the opposing team, though. I wonder if there was a target fixation issue with the Nunu.
It's definitely possible.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Okay. The ADC life right there. That's rough. Got killed by the support in jungle.
I would love to see. I saw the pros pull this play off in Worlds, but I would love to see a ball delivery system with the Kaisa ult. That's how I want to see him get the Jinx. Kaisa ults Jinx with the Orianna ball, and then the Orianna ult goes off. Yeah, I'm just kind of, I'm watching. Jinx doesn't do a lot of damage to Nunu. She does a lot of damage, but it takes her a minute to actually chew through the Nunu.
Yeah.
And so I think maybe that fight. I think you're right. Maybe what happened was Jinx was putting too much damage focus on the Nunu, which just takes time. Because there, she was pretty easily able to kill 3 people.
Yeah, I would say the biggest problem that Red has right now, and they're behind now, is that their power is pretty much all located on one champion. They have a definite... Oh, that was beautiful. That Nunu just... I mean, that's going to be a lot of kills. And honestly, that's a go button for a Baron right now. Dragon's not up. They've got everyone. They have 2 ADCs. They should just be running straight at the Baron. But...
Some really, really impressive snowball plays.
Uh-huh.
I have tried to make snowball plays as Nunu, and it is not always the easiest thing to control. So to go right around the little tower like that, that's good.
Oops. That was mistakes were made by Forwick in the mid lane. This Aatrox, there is, if you look at the money, like the Aatrox is the richest person on the team, and that is not a champion that you want to have a bunch of money. And they just keep kind of walking into him one by one. And
you do almost need your Jinx with you if you're gonna fight the Aatrox.
There's no question, you have to have it. Like right now, again, they could be running to the Baron, or no, they're doing Ocean Drake now. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Because like you said, blue has a really nice front to back team fight. So you do front to back, you get Jinx in the back line. If she focuses down anybody but the Nunu, I think they still
See, and the what I think's happening is that Aatrox is probably in a position at this point where he can almost 2 or 3v1. And if you're looking at these team comps and the money that they have, you know, Aatrox is a much bigger threat with the CC he brings to the fight and the lifesteal and the length of time he can survive than even the Yone, right? So
Yeah.
he can just sit there and, you know, if he targets Jinx and kills Jinx or keeps Yone away from his own backline, that's pretty dangerous. And there's not really anybody on the blue side that's quite that dangerous yet. So I think that the red side's win condition at this point is playing around their Aatrox. Then blue side is basically you want to group together and get this front to back. But Kyoto has been on point with these ultimates of his. Not just from a damage perspective, but from a zoning perspective.
Yeah, I told you don't sleep on the man's Orianna. He doesn't bust that out a lot, but
And meanwhile, we got 82 souls on Senna. So, you know, she's coming online. And that's a lot of damage. And I think Mundo's been caught again. You know, this isn't Trundle. Like, he's not gonna, you know, I don't know if they kill him, though. God, it takes a lot to kill him, though.
it does. It definitely does.
For a 0-6-1 Mundo, it took a lot of time for 3 people to kill that man.
Yeah, that's Mundo for you. I do like the Lord Doms for Jinx. That'll help significantly to take down that Nunu.
Yeah. You know, something I'm not 100%. I feel like blue is just not getting together. Like they definitely have a, you know, an issue with oh no. Well, they came together and look what happened.
Yep.
That was pretty. Like the Amumu came around. You know, I was saying that the issue was blue team wasn't coming together, and then red team overextended, and blue team came together and immediately got that triple kill on the Jinx. So what wins a fight? An 11-2-2 Jinx or an 8-0-4 Aatrox?
If it's set up front to back, I think my money's on the Jinx. But if it's more of a kind of a chaotic, scrappy fight, then you know the Aatrox could probably win that.
That is very interesting. I'm not. I'd really be interesting. It would be really interesting to me here at comms right now. These are really close fights.
Yeah.
But you know, don't chase. It's like it's a Mundo. It's not worth it.
You can chase it. At least it's not a singed. That's you know,
true.
you really can't chase the singe. But
Mundo's one of those champions that's really good at setting up traps for teams that are chasing him. He doesn't do damage, but it takes so long to kill him. You use all your kit, and then you show up, and guess what happens? Oh no!
Yep. You're chasing him. You're in cleavers to the face. It's just. It is.
I think this is dangerous territory. Yone. Oh Yone. Oh Yone. Oh, we got Keeshmac though. Okay, Exidous doing Aatrox things. Can he get the kill? It's time to run. The fight's blown. Jinx is excited. You got to get out. Oh
that's what's so tough into Jinx. Like you get that one kill that gets her excited, and then like suddenly the whole fight flips on its head.
Yeah, if you don't get that Jinx dead, the fight's over.
Yeah,
it is. And the Lulu kept her alive. I think that Exidous definitely has the harder job here. He really
sure.
needs Orianna or Nunu to lock up that Jinx long enough for him to get his combo up, like this right now. You know, he needs that CC to land so that he can do his business. But like this, here it comes. See if Nunu hits somebody. He hits somebody, but he's also really far ahead of the comp. Exidous is not there. You know, it's all right. Here we go. I think this might be it. I do think that was the game right there.
You might be right.
That Jinx is massive.
Jinx is really strong right now.
Well, Jinx got killed. All right, well, it looks like we're looking at the end of game 1 here. Good game to all involved. We'll do a little bit of post-game analysis once the Mundo is done headbutting the the Nexus, and we will go from there. Good games to all. It was even for a long time until it wasn't.
Yeah, no, that was a fun one. Just shy of 30 minutes, though. A lot of action packed in there. 30 minutes, about 25 kills apiece almost. So it's fun.
All right, looking at damage and Jinx. Wow.
I haven't pulled it up yet. I'd imagine.
Let's say so on his team, the Jinx was highest at 34,000. The next closest was the Yone at 18,100. After that, it was Exidous on Aatrox at 17,100. That Jinx was a monster. That was definitely a statement game from Diablo.
Yeah, they had tools to kill the Jinx, but they weren't easy to execute tools. So that was it was always going to be a tall task, especially with a Lulu that was kind of at her side. So yeah, impressive, very impressive game.
All right, we're going to be setting up a second game, so Drew and I are going to be stepping out for a few minutes. So stick around, and we'll be right back.